I have hope, I really do. It's not a cold case and they're going to catch him.
Family and friends of longtime Atlantic Beach visitor Randy Miller holding on to faith for closure tonight. The 65-year-old was murdered while preparing for a fishing trip a year ago today. News Channel 12's Tyler Horton is looking into the case and brings us where it stands now.
Well, tonight there are a few leads, obstacles for investigators and loved ones still without answers. It's a painstaking wait for justice while investigators work against time to find the killer. Investigators say that person has no connection to Randy Miller. The husband, father, and friend would have turned 66 this month. Tonight, 365 days after the fatal stabbing, his wife is staying optimistic justice will be served.
I keep thinking, are they going to catch these guys? You know, but I just don't want to lose hope.
Hope. It's what Susan Miller holds on to nowadays for closure in her husband's murder case.
And I don't want to give up. You know, I don't ever want to give up on Randy.
Randy was the victim of a fatal stabbing by a stranger. It happened here, outside this house on Atlantic Boulevard, shortly before 5:45 in the morning on August 29, 2022. The 65-year-old was loading up his boat for a day out on the water.
He's been doing this for 4 or 5 years, fishing down there, and you just don't hear this, you know, this happening down here.
Couldn't believe it. It took a long time before I could finally believe it.
Randy's best friend, John McAlpin, found him moments before he died. Since then, John has pushed investigators for answers.
They warned me right from the first day. They said, John, this isn't days, this is months and years that it could take to solve a case like this.
Randy had everything done right. He had the garage light on, they had the outside light on, and this still went down. So it was just one of those incidences that I don't believe there was anything that could have been done at that point in time to prevent it.
This mysterious murder happened under the watch of Atlantic Beach Police Chief Jeff Harvey. He says the biggest break in the case is this home surveillance video of the suspects breaking into vehicles around the time of the murder, and this grainy image of the getaway vehicle, a silver Nissan Infiniti outside a business.
I started thinking back, you know, what else can we do? You know, do I need more manpower? And that's when I went to the board and asked about the technology.
Technology in the sky by way of new traffic cameras around town.
It's not Big Brother, it's for public safety, but it also would be very beneficial for things like this that happen. I think we could have had this thing solved within a week. And that kind of eats at you.
It's a way to see who drives on and off of both banks, since this town goes from 1,500 to 30,000 people in one weekend.
Amber alerts, stolen vehicles, traffic accidents that happen outside of our presence. If we have it on camera, we can make a better determination. We can keep our public safer.
He says the extra eyes will hold people accountable, even when people don't speak up.
I'm still of the belief that even though we know that there was 3 perpetrators, they're going to talk at some point in time.
If and when they do, there's a $55,000 reward, a combination of donations and state dollars.
I wish in this world we didn't have to offer money to get information, but we have it there, and I think it's a substantial amount for information.
Information leading to the arrest and conviction of Randy's killer.
I just hope that they understand that they took a good man out of this world. He was a high school sweetheart to his wife. A man who raised his family and had some hardships in that family, worked hard, was a good friend to many, and just wanted to enjoy his life.
Good job. Everybody loved him to death. He was an amazing individual, and that's why this is so hard to continue living without him.
It's something Susan struggles with every day.
I have sleepless nights because I just don't understand why this person took my husband's life. I'm fearful for other people because they won't stop. I mean, they had no value for life. They need to be brought to justice.
And now, since we began airing this investigation back on August 15th, Chief Jeff Harvey tells me that the department has received new tips. That's why if you have any information involving the murder of Randy Miller, contact Atlantic Beach Police or the North Carolina State Bureau of Investigation. Chief Harvey says to expect the traffic cameras up and running before year's end. This includes at the bridge, beach access, and the main intersections. He's also considering an additional officer per shift.